What's up, what up, y'all, what up, though? Welcome to Spiritual X-Men Experiences. Wakanda forever. Alright, I was going to sit outside because it's nice, but we got June gloom, so I'm by the water, of course. And, you know, it's a little more chilly by the water than it is you know, anywhere else. Like, y'all, something's manifesting. I know y'all know. I've been Virgos. I'm doing y'all first because I didn't get to y'all in June. Not bad, but apparently, for whatever reason, you're supposed to get the message to now. Hey, you know, stuff happens. Plus, you know, we all on the spiritual journey together. Just because I'm on the other side reading the cards, don't mean I ain't got life happening. Well, life doesn't happen to me. I just embrace it. Turn everything into an experience. So, yeah, I'm sitting by the water. Chilling. Feeling protected as I don't know what, because boy got the fleet out and they play no games over here. But yeah, I'm saying something is manifesting. There are ravens. Ravens everywhere. When you look at the spiritual meaning of a raven, like magician, like the upright magician. Crows, for me, and not saying that, you know, crows are bad. No, every animal has their own messages, and you know, crows do have positive messages as well. It's just, you know, and there's certain ones when we do look at the spiritual meaning of, you know, animal totems and things of that nature. There are certain ones that certain aspects of those qualities that stand out. Like for me, you know, I was talking about the raven. For me, the raven represents, you know, magic, good magic, you know, the qualities of an emperor, empress, magician, alchemist, manifester. Okay, well, apparently I was supposed to say that because I did offline away. But, you know, somebody else, ravens have a lot of meanings. But, you know, for somebody else, something else, one of the other aspects could stand out more for them. So, if that doesn't resonate, then, you know, look it up. Spiritual meaning of a raven. And take whatever does resonate for you. You know, I see that, but another reader can connect with a raven in a completely different way. First card that came out is past. Past is in reverse. Oh yeah, well I was meditating on your energy. While I was meditating on your energy, there's a lot of chatter. A lot of chatter. I feel like mental interferences, blockages are just nonsense going on that either confusing, doesn't make sense, but it's like, although confusing, it doesn't make sense, and because it's confusing and it doesn't make sense. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me with that one. Oh yeah, I just started right on in the reading. I did already when I started pre-shuffling. Saying, "Oh, allow the divine only to come on through." Take these cards and us as we walk through our journey. You're honing into your intuition. And that's the thing that's keeping you balanced and grounded, because I feel like mentally it's chaotic, but like emotionally, you're at a peace. I won't say chaotic mentally. Well, it's a little bit of a bit of chaos just because it's a lot of chatter, but what I'm getting is like an interference, like something's trying to interfere with your lines of communication to spirit, to your higher self. Like I'm seeing frequency waves and like another wave trying to come in and like cut the message off so it doesn't reach you. But your intuition is always connected to your higher self, to spirit. So even though they're trying, even though whatever energy that is trying to, like there's one more, tell me 6, there's 5. But you're definitely going through a change, and you're noticing this change, and it's a change within. Like it's been there, but it's something significant about this change. Like calm in the midst of the storm, just chilling. Like a lot of illusions were before you. Oh, we have 7. Something's been released. I'm in the process of getting released. Trying to hold back the yarn because yarn all up in your face, you know. Got manners, a little rude. But yeah. A lot of bickering back and forth. He say, she say. Just childish stuff, honestly. What, Lord have mercy, is going on up in here? Yeah, disperse these negative energies. Lord have mercy. You know, these cards, when they come on in reverse, it just means we gotta apply the medicine to it. So we have thunder. Like thunder is more so in your past. That's whatever transpired. Ooh, excuse me. Release. Definitely your past. It's a thunder. Oh, show me the tower card. Okay, so it definitely had a tower moment. But before the tower, like, before you even started, as you were building the tower, it was something that came and shook the foundation before you can even build it, before you can get all the way back up to, you know, having it completely done, you know, looking at it like, yeah, I built that tower. And, you know, something really coming down. You heard the rumble in the sky, like. Yeah, well, I just confirmed that. You heard the rumble in the sky before the shout. Bye. And you were able to hear that because of how you decided to take a stance and perceive the situation and analyze it. And I'm not talking about analyzing mentally. Although you were analyzing it mentally, you allowed your intuition to guide your thoughts. You're trying to hone in. Yeah, sometimes, you know, the mind did try to take over and play a little illusion on you, but you allowed your intuition to develop. You knew that your mind, you've grown from past experiences, so you are aware that, you know, the first thing that Satan attacks is your head, is your mind. We create a lot of illusions in our mind. You know, everything that shimmers ain't gold. You see something shiny, at least look at it, you know. Now hold on, is that a quarter? You know, I leave a penny on the ground, but let me see a quarter, a nickel, or a dime. Heck yeah, I'm picking it up. People like, oh, you gotta learn the difference between cheap and inexpensive. Oh, did you know that the word bougie, it's not really a word that we should be using? Like, the actual history behind it. Okay, that's another story. Yeah, basically these, like, fake. I'm a faker. I'm a poser. Okay, they're telling me these cards about to, how I say we're going to apply the medicine that comes in reverse. Nope, Spirit switching it up on me. And you know, I do what Spirit says. So, but we have Thunder reverse. And that's a card 56. So they're definitely, in the midst of this change, you were able to find balance. You were able to find a sense of peace, go within oneself and truly analyze it with your complete awareness. I like that. That's what's up. Complete awareness. Not just like, oh snap, had the High Priestess popping off. Star card. I looked at the other ones and then I was like, let me peep over to the other side. The High Priestess with the star. You allowed your intuition. I'm seeing literally, like I just saw Harriet Tubman and the Big Dipper, and you know the Big Dipper is connected to the North Star, and you know that's how they were able to find their way from the south to the north to freedom. That's dope. That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah. That's sweet, man. So, by finding through this change, which is basically a test to see if you was going to be able to control your emotions. Might be connected with the Cancer or have Cancer ways, Cancer in your chart somewhere, Cancer like properties, maybe even a little bit of Scorpio, maybe a little bit of Sag. So I'm getting like how past behaviors it would have been. Ooh, Taurus too. Stubborn, blunt, passionate, fierce, protective, emotional, or the capacity to embrace all emotions. But see, you handled it with pizzazz. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Hey, I understand. I do that too. No, I'm not reading my chart. I have every sign in my chart, so I have all these in my chart too. Taurus isn't too heavy though. I don't have that in one of my houses though, but anywho. Through this change, through this balance, you were able to find the truth. And not the truth based off of what others were saying or telling you. Like, you took in everything. And you took in what it was that you know, you knew, and you used your gifts, your skills, your natural abilities, your higher self-awareness, tapping into that higher side, and brought all the pieces together. And I'm seeing like a digital computer screen. You know how like on the movies that they got and they're sorting things out to put stuff together, like in a Da Vinci Code. Or no, it wasn't Da Vinci Code. It was It's a movie with Angelina Jolie and why did I forget his name? He's like one of my favorite actors that play in Pirates of the Caribbean. What movie is that? The main pirate from the Pirates of the Caribbean and Angelina Jolie. What movie is that? I like that movie. I love that movie. Oh, I can't think of the name of the movie. But anywho, it was a detective, and he was trying to put the pieces together. Ooh, excuse me, release. Okay, a lot of release, a lot of transformations going on. And he was sorting it all out, and that's what I feel like was going on. And he was taking the pieces of the puzzle and everything. He had a lot going on, and there was a lot going on all together and all around. But he was sorting the pieces out and listening to his gut and listening to his intuition. Dude that played Pierce, because the dude turned out to be actually be Pierce. And if y'all ain't see the movie, well, y'all know what I'm talking about. Six of Swords. Walking away from past hurts. Walking away from being so guarded, protective, fierce. Walking away just from the past. Just walking away. Walking away feeling like you always gotta have your guard up, but you did it in a balanced way. You're walking toward the sunrise. With 56, that's dope. 56, 11. So with the 11 represents twin flame energy with me. And you definitely were using your twin flame energy. You was connecting to your higher self and your lower self, and that's your twin flame. You're using your masculine and your feminine properties. That's your twin flame. Isn't that cool? We have two sets of twin flames. So 11 plus 11 is 22. And that's a master ascendant number. But then we also have a third set of twin flames. Yeah, that's another story. Yeah, there's a third set. Oh, yeah, see? Tower moment. I feel like that information right there, because that was supposed to come out, that was definitely a tower moment. Because didn't rush into anything, didn't just go in swords blazing raids. He just, like, look at him. Look at his face, man. He like, I'm serious. I ain't here to joke around. And you didn't do that. It was a balanced way. And some secrets came out. We have the unknown card in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. I feel like something outside of yourself, an energy. Because, yeah, I mean, it could have been a person, and I know we labeled them over, that person. I've come to a part to realize all my growth that, a lot of times it's not necessarily the person. Yes, the person is there. We honestly all play that in our lives or in another's life, whether it's just a regular stranger, some sort of way. And it's the energy. It's the energy. It's the energy that that person is embodying, or the energy that someone is picking up that they're embodying at the time. Which, if it's a false energy, is fueled by emotions or fueled by the mind. And the mind creates illusions, and yeah, the whole, there we go. But yeah, there's a third twin flame. I have pieces of it, that's why I can't speak on it. Teaching me something right now. That makes sense. That so makes sense, though. Okay. like something was definitely trying to keep you from the sun, keep you blocked. But you have the King of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. Why am I getting that? Okay, some type of loss. This is a different scenario. I don't know if it's attached to this or not. We gonna see as we go through here. Feeling like a loss. Like literally, that song, "Ain't no sunshine when she's gone," or he gone. It depends. However it resonates. Doom, doom, doom. I'm definitely feeling like it just because it was. Usually I connect to a more woman voice. So it was definitely Queen of Wands. Passion's been gone or in reverse, taken. Now you come into your Nine of Pentacles because you're working hard. Because you got the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Lord have mercy. Okay, this is how these cards came out. Okay, yeah, something was definitely taken, lied about, manipulated. Definitely some secrets. And some stuff came out because you were calm, cool, collected, and at peace. I'm like, now this person's going, and you because you were in this energy of Seven of Swords and felt like you had to protect yourself and guard yourself. You did it in a healthy way. It was in a healthy way, in a balanced way, and not rushing in. And that's why you were able to see what was really going on here. Now, earlier, and then because of that, you got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, with the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse, with the Sun card in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, it gave you like a motivation. Yeah. I'm on my nails. I've been out and stuff. Okay, anywho. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. I'm getting perseverance because you didn't do remain balanced, and you was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go do me. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do. Whether it's going to work, whether it's get your stuff together, whether it's really getting up, really moving and not being stagnant anymore. Because you took that time out, evaluated, put all the pieces together. Listen to your intuition, not letting stuff overtake you. We are on 23 minutes, and I have done one card. But I was looking at the cards as they were coming all out. So it'll all make sense when I pull up the rest of these cards. But hey, whatever comes out is whatever comes out. And whatever it was, it you overcame the obstacles. And I mean, like, you started off climbing up the mountain. And then at some point in time, because now I'm just seeing like literally like Peter Pan flying, taking off. At like some point in time, you realize I have wings, like the Red Bull commercial. You just started flying, dude. Like that's what's up. Coming out of this hangman stuck energy, but I'm also getting like a mental sense of lack. But because of this, you're going to come into got the Queen of Cups. You're emotionally fulfilled. And because of whatever it is that happened, that transpired, and you passing this test and flying over these obstacles, yeah, I mean, sometimes, dipped a little low, got a little close to the edge, and, came back up like, but, maybe, you had to go there, because everything does happen for a reason, oh, and who was I talking to? Somebody gave me, like, a perfect analogy of a random conversation talking to somebody about how eagles train their young to fly, which I didn't know. Which, I mean, I knew that birds kind of like just, especially those that are predatory animals, very protective, and they hunt, do what they gotta do. They kind of push their young out the nest like, you gonna learn today, you gonna fly. But it, like, I didn't know that it makes the nest all cushiony. Put the feathers up in there. Eagles are at the highest. They can fly the highest, so their nest is all the way up there too. And then after the bird gets so big, those they do use. If you watch any cartoon movie or even seen a real eagle's nest in real life, which I've had the beautiful experience of seeing that for the first time this year, actually, which is cool. They use some rough sticks, and it's all pokey and scaly. I'm literally picturing like the thorns that the crown of thorns that Jesus had wore before he got executed. Well, but that death wasn't a death. Little did they know that whatever the storm that you was going through was meant to kill you. It was meant to take you out. It was meant to just really do you in and just destroy everything. But little did they know that you were going to rise again. I like that. But with the story with the eagles, then they move all the feathers out once the bird gets a little bit big. It starts trying to flap its wings. It's like, oh, look, I got these cool things, but it's all pokey and it keeps poking itself. Like, what is going on here? And, once it gets to a certain age, it starts sitting on the edge. Like, okay, I can't spread my wings. So I can sit on the edge, spread the wings. Next thing you know, here comes the mama eagle and bloop. And the bird just, the poor little baby eagle just, and that will keep happening right before the baby hits the ground. The mother will come and pick it up and put it back on top, and then just keep doing that until it figures out to start flapping its wings and flying. So whatever this is, whatever that was, whatever's going on, it was a transformation to get you to, like, hey, you can fly, you can soar, you have wings. I'll be the Red Bull, you got wings, fly, and really got you to lead the nest, because I feel like it was like a little bit of reverse of empty nest syndrome. So instead of the parent, it was like, oh, I don't want to, lead the nest. Okay, so we did thunder. That came out. So then after thunder, we had Earthkeeper in reverse. When my Earthkeeper card come up in reverse, that's definitely some manipulative energy. And we were already talking about crows. And then the High Priestess came out as I was talking about the situation in reverse. Yeah, something was manipulating the situation. And hiding the truth, but you were able to oversee it, overcome it. You went through that experience for a reason, and it wasn't, for torture or anything like that. That's not what God puts into our life for obstacles, and nor does He, create, obstacles. We have everything within us to actually harness them, but because of life experiences and us needing to feel protected, and God does all of that for us, but because whatever reason, and it's stuff that we have to go through on our journey. It's a lot of factors behind that: karma, generational curses, our own generated karma mistakes, things that we need to achieve and learn, so that we can be the best that we could possibly be. And that's how we have to take every experience, and not like, oh, this is horrible, this happened to me, why is God doing this to me? And now, does He allow certain stuff? yes, but it's for our better good. Even though we ain't at a time, trust me, been there, done that. Like, I don't get that. So you just allowing me to suffer? Well, no, he's not allowing you to suffer because, guys, for one, it's never going to give us more than we could bear. Two, we have to take the experiences as exactly what it is. An experience is something out of this that is going to make me better, something that's going to make me stronger, something that's going to build me up. It's not here to break me down, it's here to build me up. And that's how we have to start perceiving, any and every type of experience, not just, yeah, we take the pleasant ones like that, but then when the things come that's a little bit of tough, life isn't going to be rainbows and butterflies. But we can perceive it as rainbows and butterflies all the time and just be like, yeah, this may be mentally exhausting, physically exhausting, emotionally exhausting, tiring, hurtful, painful, cumbersome, just discombobulated, and all types of aloofness and stuff that, we just don't feel like dealing with. Chaotic and hell on earth. But when we perceive it as, okay, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what is going on. Lord, you know what? I'm going to just hand it over to you. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm more than a conqueror. Can I get a witness up in here? Why did Stomp by Kurt Franklin just pop into my head? Okay, but anywho. Well, that is a good song for what we're talking about right now. If you don't know Kurt Franklin, Stomp, check it out. Okay, but like I was saying, and just pass it on over, as above, so below. Like, he got it, he fights all my battles for me. I know I'm protected. Because what does a parent do? They protect their children. We are all children of God. So, yeah, he's going to protect us if we allow him to protect us. Now, we like, no, I can do it. I'm going to protect myself. He's going to be like, all right. No, go ahead, Pippa, you got this. So, got to learn to let go and let God in multiple situations, not just when it's too late and when it's too hard. Like, truly just let go and let God. And it may be a situation that's making us uncomfortable and trying to force us out of a situation that we may not feel like we're prepared to take that leap, to jump out that mess. We getting pushed. So something was pushing. Now, this can either be going into July. This can be, because I'm picking up on a few different Virgos. So this could be something that happened in the past for you. This could be something that's to come for you. It could be something that you're going through right here, right now. It's whenever you watch this. Because even with the cards and the message, and yes, tarot cards can even, yeah, I put the date on there because that's when it was created, but because this is the time right here right now that it was created, when tap it into the energy. When the energy is going to come about or as it's happening, I don't know. We're all different. We all have different situations and circumstances that's going to come as, for you when you come across this video, or you may come across it early and it be like a warning, or it depends where you are on your spiritual growth and what it is that you ask of God or spirit or source of Gaia. But that Earth Eater card, it was definitely something manipulating, trying to control, trying to hinder you, trying to break you down. But we can take our experiences and learn, like, this is going to make me better. I'm going to be able to apply this. You know what? I will be able to share whatever we go through, whatever our struggle is. Starts off as a struggle, but it becomes our testimony. Think about everything you went through. And then when somebody else come across, you eager to share, like, dude, look, I get it. Look, I've been there. And you kind of get a little bit excited because you're like, man, I can help somebody because I know what that's like. I've been there. I've been in that position. So not only are you helping somebody else, and that person's like, yes, somebody understands what I'm going through, but it's fulfilling for us as well. Like, yes, I could have just went through that just for this, But, at least I'm able to share it. And then it's also a form of release as well, because you're able to get it off your chest. You're able to share it, to talk about it, to release it and discuss it with somebody else that truly understands and knows, because that's their experience. Not everything can be read in a book. You can study it and gain and acquire knowledge and insight, but experience only comes through experience. You can't get experience through any other means but living it, but truly living it and going through it. You can read about all the experiences in the world that other people have had. You can read about people traveling the world and watch movies about people traveling the world. You're going to be able to share and indulge mentally and imaginatively and creatively in their experience, but you're not actually having that experience. That would be like me saying, yeah, I traveled to Africa. I didn't. I watched a documentary. Mentally, emotionally, I traveled to Africa. Physically, I didn't do anything, so I didn't necessarily have that experience. I had that experience in a form, so to speak, that form of connection to it, but I didn't have the whole full experience. Experience is everything: mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. The whole foundation going through, whatever it is. That's an experience. But yeah, we're there for a reason. In the past, we have. I'm getting a couple messages from this. Past, I feel, wasn't necessarily using your wisdom, not necessarily using your intuition, your guidance, kind of ignoring it because of everything that was going on, or that was blocked of what was going on, or whatever. The other person, didn't have the wisdom or the knowledge that they needed to have this upright. So I'm also getting another scenario. The person may have seemed controlling or seemed everything that I said, because we did get the seven of swords, because you did have your guard up and, really looking over your shoulder, because, yeah, you've been through a lot. You got people, you got these little birds above you with knives. Yeah, you're going to be looking over your shoulder, because you like, why y'all flying around me with the knives? Like, I see you pick them up and flying away, but you're hovering over me. So what are you planning? I'm being down trying to pick up my little knives. Y'all done already took the other ones. You could have just flew on off, but no, now you want to like taunt me with it. Like, yeah, you gonna look over your shoulder? If somebody holding knives above you, you're going to look up like, ha, what you doing? What you doing up there? Why they up there just holding up the knives? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, and then you holding them over me. It's not even like you're just holding them. Like no, you're pointing down at me. Like, what's up with that? Like, I'm not, okay, I don't feel comfortable in this situation. This is a little bit uneasy. That's 100% normal. That is look, that was your protection skills coming in. Like, you might not have known exactly what was going on, but you're like, something's not right. Something ain't right. I don't know what, but something ain't right. I don't know what it is, so you know what? I'm going to put my guard up against everybody until I sort this out, because something ain't right. I don't know what that something is, but it's something. But yeah, that was that. So, but the other person could have seen in all that nature, because you wasn't listening, or I don't want to say you wasn't listening. You didn't have all the facts, because I'm getting now, not necessarily wisdom, but, well, in the past you apply wisdom and everything to similar situations. And I feel like in this situation you had it, because the fact that the card is here means you had it, you were aware of it, but it was like a lack of knowledge, and that backs up the unknown card. The fact that there was a lack of knowledge, it was something was missing. All the pieces was just not there. All the pieces was not there. And whatever this is, though, 18 is 9. I'm also seeing 2 9, so it created 2 tower moments. I definitely am picking up, because spiritually, I feel like spiritually was there. Just because before I wanted to look at those numbers, I looked at this, and this was 39, which is 12, which reduces down to 3, which is the Trinity, the whole mind, body, soul, everything. And Oh, just to correct this, because I feel like some of y'all wonder, okay, what about these three twin flames? I'm not saying there's like three, you have three options. I'm not talking about outside, I'm talking about within ourselves. But anywho, because I feel like somebody was out there like, wait a minute. So, okay, see, now that went away. Okay, cool. Now you can focus. But all the facts wasn't there. All the facts wasn't there. Pachamama. I love this card. Isn't that card beautiful? So with this, third chakra, crown chakra on fleek, really connected to your ancestral line. Like being out in nature, meditating, like I'm getting a cleansing. To be able to truly connect with the spiritual realm, your ancestors. You're having lucid dreams. Like, I'm getting like a cross between a daydream and astral projecting. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. It's actually kind of fun. When the first time it happened, I was like, okay, because you're not daydreaming. Because you know how like you daydream and you go off and have a blank stare, and like you kind of become unaware of everything that's going on. And then with astral projection, you end up like spiritually leaving your body. So it's like you don't even like in a daydreaming, you kind of your mind goes off and have that blank stare. You know you're still physically there and aware. Astral projection, you know you somewhere else. You just like, this is different. But I'm getting like a cross between the two of them. Like, it was like astral projecting into the future with awareness. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Like, and I know it's not foresight, it's not psychic abilities. Now it does have those properties in that, but I'm gonna have to look that up because this is new. What they just little experience they just had me, that was new. Okay, but for starting a new foundation, a spiritual foundation that is for you. This definitely happened during the full moon and new moon. I'm getting 40, and for some reason I seen 44. So there was two foundations being set, one during the full moon, one during the new moon. And next we have the serpent, but you did complete 2 cycles. Next we have the serpent. The serpent, I'm sorry, they're calling me to one of these cards. I'm just not sure which one. So with the serpent, we're gonna mess around and be here for an hour. Alright, so with the serpent, I don't think y'all mind. More knowledge. There were snakes going in 2 different directions on this card. Two completed cycles, because 4, 6, 10. Foundation and balance. Oh. You were grounded during this building of this foundation and grounded during this coming into balance, which created a completely new cycle for you. You have the sun coming in. Emotions, I'm getting all the moons aligned. And that's what's up. Letter E might stand out. It's in the middle. I'm seeing E. Ether? Eternity? An eternal foundation of balance. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. And the other letters, words can mean something to you. They just wasn't done. Everything comes out how it comes out. Definitely apply the medicine of dispersing some negative energies, cleansing, going down to the water, spiritual baths, fasting, gotta say meditating, even music, sound, anything to break up the vibration, the frequency of all that chit chatter. I'm sorry, y'all know I ain't got no type of poker face, so I'm a natural introvert because I'm a divine feminine. So yes, I am still a man, but I am a man who is in touch with his emotions. I embrace them. I embrace them all, which don't make you soft at all. So for guys, listen, embracing your emotions does not make you soft. Feeling like, hey, you need to cry, cry, cry when you were a kid. Oh, well, I'm a man now, okay? So grown people don't cry. Things we have an emotional connection to makes us cry. And emotions are the most powerful thing out there because emotions when emotions take over, that's how people do all type of stuff. So to be able to not only embrace your emotions and truly show them, and then also gain control over them, that don't make you soft, that makes you hard. Blocking out your emotions and be like, no, I ain't gonna feel nothing, and walk around like, no, I don't feel nothing, that makes you soft. It's opposite. Being hard is not hard. Being hard is soft. From what is the stereotypical meaning of it. Being hard is soft. That makes you soft. Because that means you don't have the courage enough to truly deal with your own emotions, deal with your own emotional instability and turmoil and the things that, does and could cause an emotional rise out of you, and just blocking off and ignoring it and putting on a fake persona. That's inauthentic. Be you. Now, if you're a person who's naturally not inclined to emotions, but that also doesn't mean that, okay, well, I still can't connect emotionally. To have a true connection with other people is to connect emotionally. We are emotional beings. We are here to have an emotional experience. So it's there. It's just that it's uncomfortable. The natural sun state, the western side of, which is your masculine side, is just taking over. That's all that is, because everybody, now you may not be as freely flowing with your emotions. It's completely different because everybody has emotions. Just be like, oh, I don't really embody emotions. No, you got them. It's just uncomfortable. And stepping out your comfort zone to embody that, because, and a lot of masculines find that hard because it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. What makes you masculine is the fact that you're more into your heads and thoughts, and that's how you perceive the world, that's how you present yourself, that's how people see you. But feminine is with the emotional side of it, regardless of your male or your female, because what's between your legs does not matter. It's what's in your soul. What's between your legs helps you go to the bathroom and reproduce. That's it. That's it. What other functions does it have? Yeah, exactly. It doesn't give you your personality, your persona, or none of that. It doesn't make you who you are. None of that. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. But it's really, and you know, I'm not trying. Y'all know I got Sag in my house of communication, so I'm not trying to go in or go hard, nothing like that. You know, when it's something that I get, I'm passionate. I got Scorpio and Sag. Look, I'm a cuss, and I got all the signs in Western and Vedic. So, hey, this is me. This is me. So, anywho. I ain't about to be keeping here apologizing, but now you know I do take into compassion, and if I hurt your feelings, you know that's not what I'm trying to do. By all means, it's not what I'm trying to do. But it's really find that balance between stepping out on faith, finding that courage to embrace those emotions. You know, you may have even, because you know, we could switch. You could be a divine feminine growing up, and that's like your natural state of being, but because of life experiences turn into a masculine. That happened to me. I've been there. Yeah. It's like, man, I'm tired of feeling emotions. Like, my feelings keep getting hurt. So you know what? Done. It's literally a mind switch, and you keep doing it. It takes 21 days. It takes 21 days to be able to embrace them both. But whatever is going on, before wasn't necessarily smoky mirror, the smoky mirror. Like this card in reverse. The smoky mirror, see, like he can't really see clearly, can't see the reflection. Intuition, everything, but it was like, but what's going on looks completely different than what it is I'm internally feeling. You know, that's resistance, that's fighting your intuition, that's fighting, you know, your image, your mirror, your reflection, creating an illusion around it, not seeing your true self. Like, look at him down there. That looked like a hot mess, and he over here just popping. Be gentle with yourself, you know, thinking down about yourself because of what you see and what's going on in external things in the external, things that don't necessarily matter, you know. Trust me, I get it. I completely get it. But you know, things that don't necessarily matter, and letting that distort how it is that you feel internally, how that you feel about yourself, things that you know about yourself, your confidence. Just, like, we can have a conversation, because, man, I saw some stories, man, I'm telling you. Been there, done that. I really feel like the whole collective is really going through this, because I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Like, yeah, this got a little familiar. Let me see where my Virgo at. But yeah, like, by all means, you know, I'm not saying should and don't to try to tell you what to do or anything. It's just how I free flow with my words, and it's not to try to, hey, no, you should do this, you should do that, and tell you, you know, nothing like that. It's really, it's just how the words come out. You know, when just a little bit about me, when I speak, because for some reason I'm feeling compelled to say this. When I do talk, I use words very fluidly, and I have come across, and this is why I'm explaining this, because I have come across, you know, because everybody processes reality different. Everybody has trigger words. Everybody has words that, you know, mean concrete, like, no, this is what this means. You know, to somebody else, it can mean something different. Especially in this, because I can't really narrow it down, so that is none of my business. Otherwise, they would have gave me specifics. But I feel like I'm honestly picking up on quite a few. So I'm speaking very, very extremely general and more loosely, and giving a little bit of a tough love, because I feel like whatever this is it's hard, and I can't be too gentle, but I can't be too strict, because it is hard and it is difficult. And you want somebody to tell you what it is that you need to hear, but not be a complete ass about it either at the same time. So, if I have been coming off as an ass or anything like that, my apologies. I completely, apologize, because that's not what I'm trying to do. This is new. This is different. So finding that balance between that tough love. See, y'all teaching me something right now. But I do use words very, very lucidly, especially in general conversation, in general talk, because I mean, at first, I'm just going to, I just talk in general. I mean, I really, it's me. It's me. I can't necessarily explain it. It's me. Not saying that I can't change, or it's not something that, that's something to improve on. We all have things we want to be able to master and improve and get better at. Every situation is different, especially with dealing with tarot and things of that nature. See, ghost dance. But I feel like with whatever's going on too, you're dancing with a ghost, and dancing with ghosts of the past that kind of haunt, like demons, like something that's hard to fight, because how you fight a ghost. We done all seen Casper, man. Like, dude hand went straight through the ghost. Like, you can't fight a ghost. The only thing we can do is 22, gain mastery over it. Because what ghosts are there to... Ghosts usually don't have a pleasant... I'm picking up on the stereotype of the meaning of ghosts now. I'm not saying, our ancestors are scary and they're to... none of that. But... because it came, Halloween. And just how this card is... It looks very eerie, fog, mysterious. And is fighting with the ghosts. I'm also getting like Ghost of Christmas Past, from Christmas Carol. Those ghosts were there to transform Mr. Scrooge and change him and help him see the person that he could truly be. Like, he could still have his money and morals and principles, and still live, the life, but longing and realizing that, whatever it is that he needed to change, like to truly be able to enjoy the full spectrum of life. Change is necessary. Change is there, and it's not, really trying to resist it and move away from it. We can run from a ghost all we want. It's just gonna, follow us and pop up. They don't get tired. They don't have legs and shins and get shin splints from running and stuff. It's kind of fluke. But coming out of this, because Ghost card was upright as well, you have mastered your ghost, overcame your ghost of Christmas past. I'm picking up, these weren't no Caspers. It was more so his uncles. Stinky, Stretch, and what was it, Slim? Oh, I just want to give y'all a hug right now, because, man, I've been there. But definitely not, trying to do, too harsh or come down too hard or anything like that. But I feel like there was definitely... that was a lesson for me and y'all. That balance between nurturing tough love That is so contradictory. Because usually tough love, we pursue tough love as, well, yeah, well, no, we'll take it or leave it. And, you know, it's not that. Tough love is still giving love, but being a little stern. And my persona is just part of, I looked up, like, Scorpio and Sag guys. And I'm getting tired of YouTube telling about myself. You know, just like little movies. They got little personality traits and stuff. And yeah, so you want to find out, definitely Google it or yeah, search it up. I say Google it on YouTube. Same difference. You gotta get, you know, a basis. Hey, I learned to embrace my shadow side and all, so all of it. And really, yeah, I guess I come off like, which I get, got the deep voice, you got that face, you know. It's just like, I'm walking, people like, what's wrong? Like, nothing, I just don't have a facial expression. But, so I learned to kind of lighten it up and kind of walk around like this. But also, I mean, every day is a reason to smile and be happy, so I find myself more like this. Now, if I'm in thought and I'm walking somewhere, then you get the no facial expression, so people are like, what's wrong? And I realized at the time I was thinking, you know, that's my thinking face. I don't know, it's my thinking face. But yeah, like, so I don't mean to, and I realized that I have a strong personality, so tone of voice, but see, I've been shuffling cards, so I'm trying not to talk as much with my hands. You know, certain hand movements can be offensive, and I don't know if it can offend people. You know, we sitting back and we going like this. No, that means stuff. But whatever it is, the Queen of Swords popped up twice. They're cutting away from it, loosen, and whatever it is that you're cutting ties with, because there's butterflies around the Queen of Swords, it's causing a change. It's causing a change. Ooh. Tower moment. Yeah, hour and 2 minutes? Okay. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Coming out of this confusion, this chaos, the illusion, also finding balance. And because you find all this, the Tower came out. It's causing a Tower moment. It's causing a transformation. It's causing a change. Eight of Pentacles. Working hard, building the foundation. Working hard, moving towards the foundation. Building what it is that you see for yourself, your future, in the physical. And you're actually, as you're working, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. You know, apply this in any area of your life, this whole reading. I'm not necessarily picking up anything specific. Like I said, I feel like I'm connecting with a you. So it's not vague in general, but it's general so that it could be fully inclusive to everyone. Balance, getting that balance in. Two of Pentacles, balancing things out. See, you got Temperance and the Two of Pentacles. Because I know the Two of Pentacles sometimes means like trying to like shuffle or make two decisions. I mean, you may be making a decision right now, but you're doing it in a controlled, balanced manner, in a controlled, balanced way. Walking away from heartache, being stabbed in the back, betrayal. Like you walking away like, I'm getting still standing by Monica. Still intact. So they go that Cancer. Still intact with your emotions, still intact with who you are. Or you just like, damn, it hurt though. But it's good. It's good. Still standing. Love that song. Still standing in my mind. That's a good song right there. Alright, Spirit. Anything else for Virgos? We've been here for an hour. My guys, boy. Judgment. Judgment is coming. Judgment is coming. Judgment is coming. I felt rushed. Spirit guides can, because it's a feeling that you get from your intuition. You know how, it's kind of like, man, where did I put my keys? You know what? I put my keys over here. It's like that. That's how, you don't actually physically hear what I'm talking. But, as soon as I say we be here for hours, like you rushing Spirit now. We've got Judgment coming. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Swords in reverse. Whatever it is, the 10 of Pentacles that you thought you was going after was not what it was, and you realize that. Got the Ace of Pentacles. Try to keep you from taking a leap of faith. As you're feeling stuck, weighed down. Not listen to your intuition and harnessing everything, but also with the Hierophant. Whatever is going on was allow you to use your gifts, talents, skills, and abilities, not of your highest good. Did I say the 3 of Swords? That was the 5 of Swords. So for whatever reason, the 3 of Swords. So it was definitely an emotional hurt as well, and a betrayal. But yeah, whatever that betrayal was, maybe it had to deal with a Capricorn, but definitely you got a Capricorn in your chart. But also, it was the devil energy. You're looking at some cups that just wasn't of your highest good. Had you working hard that wasn't serving you what it was that you needed. You were still passionate and moving forward. You got the Hangman. You were a little undecided on what needed to go on, but you decided to just cut it loose, let go. Not being stingy in what it is in the material and what it is that you can manifest and what it is that you see for yourself. Whatever it is, you're moving passionately towards this new beginning. Because having the King of Cups upside down led you to the Sun. Whatever that emotional hurt and betrayal was, it led you to the Sun card. It led you to the Sun card. Alright, Spirit. Divine on it. Come on through. Spirit. I have 1 card for Virgos. Yes, please, Spirit. Just 1 card, Lord. We have the Ego. That's hot. The Ego. See from a higher perspective. Still don't necessarily have, see in the Owl Reverse, still don't have the whole picture, still don't have everything going through some thoughts in your head. But you're flying. You're getting up there. You're not all the way up there. So you're slowly putting pieces together and seeing the higher you climb. You're like, oh, okay, now I see. Oh, okay, now I see that. Oh, okay. Truth and clarity is coming in. Truth and clarity is coming in. The full truth and clarity is coming in. Father Sky. All these eagles. Trust in the unknown. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Shaman. Trust in higher forces. It's nothing that you're going to be able to see and put together. You're going to have to let go and let God. You're trying to put it together, And you just gonna have to let go and let God work it on out, because ain't nothing. See beyond the current situation. Move beyond ancestral patterns with the elder. So still in the process of releasing, still letting go, but it's because you're in your head trying to analyze everything. So in order to see the bigger perspective, to gain clarity and become the seer and move to a higher perspective, and you're gonna trust in the process and let go and let God, which sounds very contradictory, because it's like, well, if I have to let go and let God, things are going to come in due time, in divine time, and when it's time to know, you will know. I know you want to know right now. Trust me, I get it. I got Aries for moon in the Western. That means emotions like, look, right here, right now. But then I'm also a friendly person. That's moon in Pisces, invaded. But I get it. Trust me, y'all. I get it. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. Feel loved and comforted, and just know that Spirit got you. But whatever's going to take place is going to cause you to change, transform your gifts. You need to, maybe you got something you want to work on, and, you know, maybe a little hesitant on taking that leap of faith. Oh, that's another situation. Oh, okay. So that was the past. Okay, well, all those cards, that was the past. But right now, it's a little hesitant on taking a leap of faith, because you don't have the whole pictures of everything that you're going to and that you're moving forward with. But it's just letting go and let God, walk by faith and not by sight, and knowing that God, source, spirit, Gaia, got your back and got you for the highest good, and you trust them. They're going to reveal it as it needs to come, because if you needed to know right now, you know, you would know. We would know, because look, I got stuff. I'm over here like, I said earlier, like, where Virgo at my chart? But yeah, definitely let go and let God. And it's gonna take some time. Be gentle with yourself. You know, love yourself. Like, okay, I'm in my head again. Things are gonna be all right. Things are gonna move forward. I'll be good. I'll be golden. I'll be Gucci. It'll be great. You know, and just keep on pressing on, because one, you're not gonna be able to see because you're trying to see. It has to come naturally. It has to just happen. All right, y'all. That was your reading, Virgo. Y'all got an hour and 13 minutes about me. I was going to do another one. I've been taking a break. I'm about to go get me some food. It's brunch time now. All right, y'all. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Everything's below in the drop box. Peace.